When you interview for a user experience researcher role, you will be asked, "Tell me about yourself." Answering this question is much more difficult when you're new to the field and come from a non-traditional background. What you want to achieve is for the interviewer to feel like your path to research made sense. To be a great researcher, communication and storytelling is very important. Here's my story that landed me my first job as a user experience researcher. I grew up in Connecticut and I was very involved in dance and the performing arts. And so when I went to college, I thought it was only right for me to pursue a degree in arts, entertainment, and media management. So after I graduated, I landed a job in communications and I enjoyed working with customers, but I really wanted to work in the music industry. And so I decided to leave Chicago and move to New York, the heart of the music industry. And I got a job in sales to also be customer focused at a music tech company. But then after about a year and a half, I became more interested in tech. And so I decided to move to San Francisco to be at the heart of the tech industry. And I really enjoyed speaking with customers, trying to help solve their problems, but I really didn't enjoy selling. And so when I moved to San Francisco, I thought a better fit would be marketing, that was less selling, more customer focused. And so I landed a job at a startup. I was the first marketing hire. And I enjoyed marketing, but I found it to be similar to sales, except it's now marketing conversions. But what was really special and what came out of this job was the company connected freelance technical workers, so UX designers, with top enterprise companies. And as the marketing manager, I spoke with our customers to write meaningful content for them. And the more I learned about UX design, the more interested I became in the field. I felt like the values of empathy and curiosity that I have really aligned with the work, and I felt like working on the product team, I could make the most impact for the customer. And so after much thought, I decided to leave my job in San Francisco and enroll full-time in a 6-month boot camp to make the transition. And so in the boot camp, I worked with a senior UX designer as my mentor. And at the end, I had 4 portfolio projects that I completed. And then after I graduated, I wanted to gain some real world experience. And so I reached out to a bunch of local companies from my hometown that had bad websites and offered my work as a freelancer. And so I connected with this sustainable energy company, and I completely redesigned their website from initial research all the way to final designs. And they liked it so much that they sent it off to a developer to actually develop the design. So, and then, after that, I continued applying for jobs, and I finally landed a full-time role as a user experience researcher. I hope hearing my story and how I pieced it all together can help you piece together yours. Just know that a lot of people that enter the UX design field, user research field, came from very different backgrounds. So don't be intimidated by that. Own your story, because every story makes sense. Even if you don't think that your background makes sense, it does. It's your story, and it's how you now became a user experience researcher. So just believe in that, practice it, and you'll do great.